Hello and welcome everybody to Stardew Valley Season 2 on the 1.1 update, and we are going to be doing something a little bit special. I want to do a little bit more a little bit more of a challenge, if you know what I mean, in the game. So I want to limit myself quite a bit and try this out. I briefly talked about it in Curse with a few other people, and I really want to give this a try. See how well we do, see how resources go, and all that kind of stuff. By the way, one big problem, as per normal with Stardew Valley, is the audio does get loud once we first go into the game. That is a thing. Ooh, farm name. Ooh, farm name. Harambe. That makes sense, right? Yeah, and favorite thing? Wood. Alright, now that's a little bit of a sign. The challenge that I want to do is actually on Hilltop Farm. You have multiple farms now in Stardew Valley that you can choose from, which is pretty awesome. And the challenge that I want to do is basically a full-on lumberjack challenge, or at least that's the best way I can explain it. We're only basically doing foraging and mining on our farm. That's it. So we're only looking at those two things. There's going to be no actual farming. There's going to be no actual fishing, all that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind. Now, I want to be like a lumberjack. Let's see if we get something with randomization that kind of is lumberjacky. I do like the hair there. That's good. Oh, man. Why the audio effects? Okay. Is that... Oh, that's the back hair. Okay. That's a little too hipster, I think. Alright. Come on. Quickly. Alright, we might have to find one of our own here. This isn't going very well. You know, it's funny. I started up like a couple of test worlds just for fun. And, yeah. I got like lumberjacky people right off the get-go. It's pretty funny. Anyways, yeah, that's good. I like that one. Yeah, he's got the lumberjacky stuff. I like it a lot. We are also going to skip the intro. I do not plan on viewing too many of the cutscenes and stuff like that, so keep that in mind. Okay, Hilltop. Away we go to Harambe Farm. Now, the way that I'm putting this in, so we're going Hilltop, and Grandpa basically... Oh, hold on. It's fine. It's fine. Reduce, reduce, reduce. All the reductions. Okay. Even though it's so good. I love it, but yeah, it's got to be reduced. So, Grandpa was a massive miner. He was a huge fan of mining. I have not too much interest, but Grandpa did teach me a few things on how to mine, which is good, because I have a feeling that it's going to prove quite useful. But for the most part, I don't know how to farm. I don't know how to do anything else in this world. That is my goal. So, I know how to mine, and I know how to chop wood. So, for example, we get these parsnip seeds right off the get-go. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Why, thank you, Mayor. We have a couple things to journal. So this getting started right here, yeah, we won't be getting that. There will be no parsnips being grown because we are not farmers. We do not know how to farm. Weather doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Fortune definitely matters. A little extra luck. Ooh, I like that. And living off the land obviously gives you some recipes and stuff, so it's pretty useful. But as you can see, the farm is quite a bit different than the basic farm. Now, when we look at our skills, alright, so we're going to have no farming. We're going to get some mining and foraging and combat. So just basically a no fishing, no farming setup here. Now, my main goal when I start most of these worlds is pretty straightforward. Clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up. And I always start with the scythe. Now, the reason I start with the scythe is it takes no energy to start with the scythe. And you can pretty much clear all of this up, collect all of this fiber before well before nighttime hits. So it's a fantastic first day. And, yeah, it works out quite nicely for you. So we also have the greenhouse here, which I guess isn't going to get that much use. I don't really know of anything that could go in there. Maybe you guys know. You guys are probably bigger Stardew nuts than I am, that's for sure. There we go. Just cleaning things up. A couple other huge points that we need to point out as lumberjacks is maple trees are good. We like maple, and we want as many maple seeds as possible. So, to do that, there's kind of a little catch with this whole setup. Yes, you can chop down the trees, and there's the potential to get some seeds from them. Also, at level 1, if you make it there, there is the chance you can actually tap trees literally just by clicking on them for a chance to get a sapling as well. So, very important things to remember when you're doing a tree type thing to manage your resources correctly. Or at least in this challenge, I think that that's going to be very important. Now, this map is pretty interesting in the fact that we do not have very much for large areas available to us, right? We're very constricted. There's a small area up here, another small area down here. I think the only bigger area is the one that we're about to come up to pretty soon, I think. But yeah, anyways, I really want you guys to know, I really want to hear your comments about what you think of the challenge. I think it'll be a nice little spark. Now, a lot of people are probably going to also ask about mods. I don't really have an interest in mods for Stardew Valley at this point in time. I've looked. Don't worry. Get out of here, grass. I don't need you. Don't need no grass around here. The mods that I've found. Now, this could just be me, and the things that I like with modded is when it makes things more challenging. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean harder, but more challenging. And what I found for the most part, from most of the mods out there, is that they didn't actually make it more challenging. They usually were mods to make the game easier, and Stardew Valley isn't really a hard game, by theory. So I'm not sure why there's so many that make it easier. I guess, you know, people like easy stuff and doing things differently than what I do. So I need to understand and respect their opinion on how they like to do things, obviously. But usually when I'm talking mods, I like things that make either more immersive gameplay or additional gameplay, both of which are very important to me, or mods that kind of make it more challenging. And from what I could tell, I wasn't really a big fan of any of those, so I think there's a lot more potential that could be done there, is what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh, really? Double branch? Really? Okay, good. We're almost done with the fibering and all that kind of stuff. I think I am going to take a quick little cut here because I don't really want to put you guys through too much of the grindy stuff, but the intro here was very useful, I think, to get you guys on board with exactly what's going to be going on. Get out of here, grass. We don't need you. One other quick thing about the hilltop is we do get this little quarry area, which is very, very useful, especially for our basics in mining. I'm so glad that Grandpa had this. Usually you get a little copper. There's a good amount of stone here, which is going to be very nice for decorative things, thinking stone pathways. And you also get some geodes that spawn here. Now, you could do this challenge on any map. But I've kind of made a rule that you don't enter the mine. So this is a way for us to get some of that stuff without having to enter the mine. All right, so it's kind of nice in that front that we will be getting those things. Now, we might have to enter the mine quickly to get our sword, but that's about it. All right. Okay, perfect. I think we have cleared out almost all of it here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'm going to get rid of this grass over here. I want to use this area directly beside the house for our maple trees. And that is going to be a goal of ours for sure. So, in the meantime, see these pine trees? Yeah, they can go. They can be chopped down. So we're going to be doing a ton of wood chopping in this game. A ton of it. Because, well, why not, right? Let's see. Oh, we don't have enough wood. Don't have enough wood. You know what? Let's solve this problem right quick by selling these parsnip seeds. We don't need no temptation. Parsnip seeds, get out of here. All right, good. You know, I did a little quick playthrough earlier, and I can honestly say I had better RNG at the start. So this might be more challenging. Might be more challenging, which is great, because I had really good RNG, and it was almost not fair. But anyways, let's keep on going. So basically what you have to watch is the energy meter down in the bottom right-hand corner there. When that empties out, for those of you that are new to Stardew Valley, when that guy empties out, you become exhausted, you can pass out, it can cost you money, you could go to the doctors, all that kind of stuff. Don't recommend it. You definitely want to go to bed before that time actually hits. Just my personal recommendation. Alright, so we're getting into orange. Try not to misclick too much. I've misclicked quite a bit already, which is not good. I'm going to leave the oak there. Probably cut down a little bit more of the pine down here. This might end up being our last tree. We'll have to double check on the energy. We might be able to get a little bit more stone and a few other things, but it does take like 15 plus energy to chop down a tree. We can do one more, I think. This guy looks perfect. Now, eventually I want to basically... starting to get exhausted, see? Okay. That's it. That's all we can do. So we're going to be leaving the stump, but that's fine. Alright. Good. Good, good. I like it. So, one of the things I want to make right off the get-go is a chest. Actually, those mixed seeds are worthless. Absolutely worthless. We might as well actually throw them away. They do not sell for any money. They sell for 0. So they are literally worthless. Watering can, worthless. Love it. Alright, let's go exploring a little bit around the Stardew Valley. Like I said, basically 6 o'clock now. Pretty good amount of time still to run around and forage. Now, foraging is basically picking up things while you walk around. There's items that are usually on the ground that you can pick up and bring back home to potentially make money. I also want to get out there and meet all the people, right? So, hello Linus, how are you? Now, I have played Stardew Valley before. I haven't played very long. I haven't finished the game before. So, these are all things that I would like to do. Hello, Demetrius. Oh, hello, Robin. And hello, Sebastian. Very nice. Love it. Love it. Meeting all the people. Well, not all the people, but meeting some of the people. Getting going. Aha! Perfect example. Here is a daffodil. Very good. We're going to pick that guy up immediately. Now, we have 4 energy, hey? I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. So right here, we can actually break in using an energy, and there's even more. Oh, take all the things. Yep. It's good for you. Take it home. Use it to your advantage, people. You're in a challenge. You got to use as much as you can. All right. I'm going to keep on foraging, and I'll meet you back at the house. All right. I definitely had better RNG last time. That is for sure. Alright, but we're going to sell the daffodils, and I'm just going to sell those mixed seeds to prove to you that they sell for nothing. 10 o'clock, we're out of energy. Let's crawl into bed. Let's do it. Let's sleep for the night. There we go. We got our level 1 foraging. Awesome. Axe proficiency, which is great. And trees sometimes drop seeds. We also got wild seeds, not that we're going to use them, and field snack for food. Pretty good stuff. We also did manage to sell some things, so we got an extra 300 gold. Very nice. Those parsnip seeds, thank you for 150 gold, Mayor Lewis. I greatly appreciate it, even though I'm a lumberjack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I got to do this quickly. Fortune teller. Oh, make my life difficult. All right. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, stranger. Hi there. Hi, Clint. Yeah, I have been breaking open some rocks. That's good. I agree. Yeah, I'll need a furnace. Okay, give me the furnace, please, Clint. Thank you. All right. Now, the furnace, we don't have enough for it. I believe it requires 20 copper? 20 copper ore and 25 stone, both of which we're a little low on, so we're going to have to mine those. But we also have mail. Keep finding cool stuff. But my backpack, yeah. Inventory's a little small. Oh, what do you got? Just got back from a fishing trip down by the beach. Fishing? Ew. Who likes that? Alright, now's as good of any time to rustle some trees. Yes, indeed. Oh, and we need our hoe. That could be a potential. Let's grab our hoe and go over here. If you see things in the ground like this... Oh, it's a pine cone. Ew. Silly pine trees. Pine trees are good. Don't get me wrong. In the game, they're going to be very useful for us mining for wood and everything. But what we're really after is the maple. And that's these guys here. So I'm going to be trying to find some maple seeds. These guys, there's some. Perfect. As many as we can get, the better. The better, the better, the better. Alright, there's a few maple trees around the plot, which is very nice. I'm going to be chopping them down. Make sure when you're chopping trees, if you're playing... I challenge you guys, actually. Play the challenge with me. You guys will probably beat me, because most of you people play video games faster than I do. World's slowest video game player over here. But, play with me. Play the challenge. Let me know how it's going, and, yeah. All that kind of stuff. So, do it. Do it. Do not be afraid. Have fun. Have some fun. Oh, there we go. Acorn. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. We want maple. Always check those seeds, though, because you never know which one they could be. I think that's not the maple either over here, but let's just, No. Ah, it was maple. Awesome. Bonus seed. Hype. Alright, I don't think there's any down here. Nope. None down there. But basically my goal here is to scavenge my area for all the maple trees that we have. And then from there, we can progress outward and find even more, hopefully. Okay, none over there. These are all pine. Ooh. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. That might be a maple. No, that's an acorn. And I think that's an acorn as well. Or pine cone, sorry. Pine cone. Okay, yeah, so we're out of maple trees. And we have 5 seeds is all. Not great. Not great at all. So what we can do is we can actually go around, usually to the south here. We can do a little foraging as well as a little tree felling. And try to get some more maple seeds out of them. And some daffodils or dandelions. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Continually looking around and foraging around for goods, basically, is what we're doing here. Pretty straightforward. Chasing birds. That's always fun. as a pastime as well. I don't think there's any maple down here. I'm going to scour, and we'll see how many maple seeds we truly do get. Alright, so I'm just wandering around, and I ended up going down to the beach here and just doing some foraging and whatnot. Now, these clams and stuff like that, that's still just foraging. Basically, you're finding things on the ground and whatnot. So, we're good to go there. What does this take again? 300 pieces of wood. We can probably do that tomorrow, which is going to get us more foraged goods, which is awesome. Now, I've explored around most of the town. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Not everywhere, for sure. Oh, I just got a Joja Cola. Always check trash cans. You never know. You never know. I already talked to you, Haley. I want to talk to you. But yeah, just kind of introducing and meeting all the people is very important. Aha, I have not talked to Marnie. Very good. And somebody else just went in this house. Yeah, you. Jody. Perfect. Love it. Get out of my way, Sam. Get out of my way. Alright. Now, for the most part, we're doing pretty good. We're sitting pretty good. It's the second day. Not a ton has really happened. It's pretty simple. We are in a challenge mode, so things are probably going to start out a little bit on the slower side because we have less to actually do. We're just a lumberjack. We're a simple lumberjack, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't have a lot of energy to make it throughout the day anyways. So, you know, simple little things. So a little bit more sleeping and running around and foraging and all that kind of stuff. All good things to do. But let's head on up here, and we'll put our loot in here, including the cola, the spring onion, dandelion, clam. I also got a field snack from a garbage can. We're going to sell that because that's kind of gross. But we do have maple seeds. Now, what I want to do is I want to start planting these guys down and seeing if we can come up with a nice little setup here. So if we do there, there, and there. Okay, plant, plant, and plant. They do need a one wide gap between them. I made sure to double check on that. I don't know if that one will grow next to the cliff like that or not. Oh, this is a big little section here. Oh, if we could fill that up, that could be nice. That could be real nice. I didn't check up here for foraged items, so I'm going to quickly run up to the north here and check this pathway. It's the only pathway I didn't check so far today. Are those worms? I got no energy. Anyways, it's not looking very promising. I definitely had better RNG in some other quick little startups because I wanted to test all the starting bases just to see what we were dealing with in each one. Anyways, 10 o'clock. Oh man, I'm just a lumberjack, guys. I'm tired. Tired of chopping trees. I got blisters on my hands. Let's go to sleep. So as you can see, we got a few things here. Good. Our foraging is bringing in great funds for the most part. And that's going to be the bulk of our funds. Wood and sap only give 2 per when on the they only sell for 2 gold each. So yeah, they don't sell for very much at all for what you gain. So we have our saplings down. That's good. I think today I want to quickly run over. Let's quickly jump on over and check the quarry. See if any more copper has spawned. I don't think so. Or geodes for that matter. Geodes are nice. No. Now they do have the chance to kind of respawn and come back. So that's definitely a thing that we're going to need to look out for. But I think in the meantime, we're going chopping. So I'm going to go find more maple trees to chop down. There's nothing better to do on a rainy day than chopping down some trees. Okay, so more maple saplings planted. A decent little field that could potentially grow there. so we're basically going to go foraging again, because there's not much better that you can do in the game, to be honest. Foraging is really strong, especially early on in the game. And some of the feats and stuff like that make it quite strong later in the game as well. But we are going to be doing this a lot. We are lumberjacks. This is what we do. We live and breathe off the earth and what it provides to us. Alright? That's basically the name of the game here for what we're doing. Alright? Now, I'm not having the best of luck with foraging. So, what I've decided to do is I've got 300 plus wood in our inventory here. And I'm going to head on down to the beach and repair that bridge so that we can forage some coral. Because it's going to be very beneficial for us to do so. It's just going to be more profitable. That's all. Alright, so down the beach we go. Oh, not this. Skip. I have no interest in fishing, Willie. Get out of here. You and your fishing. I would sell you this bamboo pole back if I could. Unacceptable. I don't want to do anything with fishing. Sorry, Willie. You did not sell me this time. Alright, so we're down at the beach here, and again, like I said, we're going to quickly repair this with 300 pieces of wood. I basically picture myself as a lumberjack carpenter at this point. There we go, farm some more goodies. On day 3, we have already moved out here, and yeah, wow. I did not get any coral at all, basically. I did one gameplay where I had like 8 the first day I opened that up. So, yeah, it was worth a shot. The foraging has not been beneficial for me so far this playthrough, but it's okay. It's alright. The trash cans have been actually pretty good. Just saying. There's another Joja Cola. Sweet. And, yeah. Other than that, we're doing very well, I think, in the challenge. You know, over 1,000 gold already. That's pretty good. That's actually more than I thought, and that's basically all from foraging. We could potentially start to sell some of our wood and sap. You know what? I might sell the sap. Sap's not really good for anything at this point in time, so let's sell that. Broken CD is just trash, but I want to keep it for later on. I know that it has a good use for later. But yeah, I think we're going to sell our sap. The fishing rod, oh, that can stay in there along with that dreaded watering can. Don't know what to do with that thing. So we'll sell some sap. That's going to give us some more money as well, 200 and some. And outside of that, I think it's going to be an early night. For this guy in Stardew Valley. Thank you all so much for watching the first episode. Day 3, 3 days in on the Lumberjack Foraging Challenge, basically. And, yeah. Hopefully you continue to watch the series. I really do mean that. I really hope you do. Because I want you to. And, yeah. I gotta clean up my farm some more. Lots to do around the farm. And, I'll see you guys next episode.